Alright everybody, welcome back to my next Let's Play series. I'm going to try not to go too heavy on the Rockstar games, but I do want to do this one. This is Grand Theft Auto 3. Haven't played this game in a very long time, and I'm anxious to see how well it still holds up. Awesome game.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
Okay, I'm going to let this cutscene play out a little bit, and then I'll go over a few things once we actually start the game. This cutscene really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the storyline until later on in the game.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Come on! Señor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You're gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Okay, let me go over a few things just real quick. I just want to say this is the game that really got me back into gaming. I played PS1 games, and I had a Nintendo 64. But, and I had seen some people play a few of the earlier PS2 games, but this is really the game that got me back into gaming. I didn't have a PS2 until, probably about a month or two before I graduated high school. And I was at a friend's house, and I was watching him play this game. And I was watching it, and I was like, wow. They actually did it. They created an open world game where you can just go around and wreak havoc and do whatever you want. So I got a PS2 and I bought this game, and this is the only game that I owned for it for a good probably 3 or 4 months. If you haven't played this game, get a copy of it and play it. Enjoy it. Use your cheat codes. Just relax, take it slow. Not only, this game is twofold. Not only can you go around and do whatever you want, mess with people, blow up cars, all that kind of stuff, but it's actually got a pretty good storyline. Now, our main character here, unlike later versions of the game, he doesn't speak. He's basically just a guy left out on his own, wrongfully accused, and he's got a he's got to build reputation, work his way back up, and finally get revenge on the girlfriend that left him for dead, basically. Speaking of codes, real quick, I want to say, in my opinion, Grand Theft Auto games are just made for cheat codes. I mean, you can hardly just have fun with them unless you're using cheat codes. What I've decided to do is I'm going to limit cheat codes in this game. There is one cheat code that I will be using through the entire game, and that's the better driving skill. And I'm not going to use it because it necessarily gives you an advantage, and it's not necessarily a detriment either. I just like the code. It makes handling a car a lot easier, and you do have the added ability to jump over other cars. So it's, it is a cheat code that, and I am going to use it, but it's not necessarily something that, in my opinion, is going to give me an advantage. Other cheat codes, I may, if I can't pass a mission, or if I need preparation for a mission, I may go ahead and put in a weapon code, or put in an armor code, or both. And in a pinch, if I'm close to the end of a mission and I'm about to die, or my car's about to blow up, I may throw a health code on there. But other than that, I'm going to try to limit cheat codes as much as possible. And also, if there's a mission that comes up that requires me to have more money than what I have, I may go ahead and use a money code. But other than that, I'm going to try to limit cheat codes as much as possible. I'm going to do all the core missions, and I'll try to do the phone missions. Some of them, the ones in this town particularly can be kind of tough, but I'm going to do the best I can, do the phone missions. The side missions, there's lots of little quirky things that you can do in this game. If I run across one and I feel like it, then I'll do it, but I'm not necessarily going to focus on those. And, as I do with most other games, I'm just going to kind of take the game as it comes. I may stop right in the middle of the game to go do a side mission or stash a car or something like that. Another thing, the Xbox version of this and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I believe they came out about 2 years, maybe closer to 3 years after the PS2 version. And if you've ever played both versions, it's very obvious that the Xbox version is probably, in gameplay and graphics, it's very superior, and probably sound as well. This is the PS2 version, and I would play the Xbox version because it is better, but the PS2 version, the cheat codes are a lot easier to put in. I don't know what it is about it. The codes are not just so much different. Well, they're different, but they're not just too different. But for the way I'm going to be playing the game, the PS2 controller is just a little bit more user-friendly. And one final thing. This game can be a little bit raunchy, and I want to keep my channel as clean as possible. No cuss words, at least for me, and no nudity, nothing like that. But I'm not going to age restrict this video like I did on Manhunt. Manhunt is just a lot of bad stuff, gore, and it's all just in your face kind of stuff. In this one, there may be some cussing, some suggestive conversation, and some gore, but I don't think there's anything over the top. If there's any parts that just get a little bit out of hand, I'll go back and I'll edit it out. So, that being said, let's get started. Had to get back to my car. We are ready to roll. Oh, let's see. One more thing. If you're gonna do an LP of this game, make sure that you turn the music volume all the way down. I know it's a bummer, but unfortunately, all of the music is copyrighted in this game, even everything that you'd hear on a radio station. So that's, you know, I'm not really here for the music anyway, and I think it's ridiculous. My channel's not even monetized anyway. It's not like I'm trying to profit off music, but it's just something you got to deal with. I'm just not interested in having a copyright claim against me, whether it's friendly or unfriendly. I'm just not going to do it. I don't trust the future of that whole. So let's got the music all the way down, so we shouldn't have any trouble. Oh, yeah, one thing we do need to do, because I want to start getting used to it right now, is I want to I'll put the perfect driving code in real quick. It doesn't seem to make your vehicle any faster. It just seems to kind of make it, well, it definitely makes it turn faster, but I don't think it makes your vehicle any faster. And you can also click down on the R or L button, or R3 or L3, and you can jump like that. So I just like it. I don't think it necessarily gives you just a really good advantage, but I just like it. Alright, time to make some friends.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes. I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
Doke.
Let's go around the back and reach the service floor. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi. Say hello to 8-Ball, ladies.
8-Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Alrighty. Get a vehicle. Let me show something off real quick. See how my vehicle's pretty beat up, smoking. If you damage it too much, your vehicle can just blow up. So the way that you remedy that is you put in a health code while you're in the car. And although it may not appear so, it actually restores your vehicle's health to 100%. So it may not look like it's at 100%, but it is in fact back at 100%. Okay. Got Misty.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Alright, real quick, while I'm here, this is the hospital. If you get wasted, which basically means if you get killed, then they'll take all your weapons and some of your money away from you, and you'll end up back here. If you get busted, police station's right next door. And I believe they'll basically do the same thing. They'll take away all your weapons, a little bit of your money, and then you'll end up right here. Well, you'll start right out in front of the police station. So that's how that goes. Yeah, these first missions in the first part of the game here, they're pretty easy. But we are going to need money. We've always got the money cheap, but I like to try to do things as honest as possible, I guess. Even this game. Alright, 20 minutes. Alright, before we move on, if we're going to make it through this game, we have got to acquire some weapons. Let me show off the paint spray real quick. One way to lose your wanted level. Now sometimes, especially during missions, this might not work. Especially if you've got a full 6 stars during a mission, it may not work to pull in here, have your car resprayed, but most of the time it will. And also, if you're not into using the health cheat, then you'd have to find a pay and spray and get your car repaired. That's how that works. But anyway, you just pull it in here. If I would have put the health cheat in before I pulled in, it would have said, it would have given it to me for free. But no big deal. Alright, as I was saying a while ago, if we're going to make it through this game, we're going to have some weapons. So I'm going to show you a couple of places where you can find some weapons in this game without having to pay for them. First one's right around here. Here. Oh. Keep it going. There it is. Alright, here's a shotgun. Alright, next one.
I'll bust your ass.
Let's go around. There it is. Alright, the next one is, alright, shotgun's okay, but I probably won't ever use it. It's just, it's not fast enough. In this game, the Uzi is your friend. I might try to use the AK a little bit. The problem is you can't run with it. And the Uzi is the most powerful weapon that you can sprint with. So, I mean, why use a shotgun when you could use an AK? Alright, this one right here is a flamethrower. You gotta jump on top of the radio building. There you go. If we can jump back, let's see. Yep, okay. I picked up some armor earlier while I was kind of going through my spiel, and I also did pick up 2 weapons. I picked up a pistol and an Uzi. Whoa! Good Lord. Yeah, I'll show them off again, but while I was going through my whole spiel, which I'll go ahead and admit it was pre-recorded, and the reason why is because I made 4 videos before I realized that you can't have the music on in this game. So I'm having to go back and redo it. I'm suffering from my heart on this one. All right, but I'll show off the location where I picked up that pistol and the Uzi. All right, next place is. Let's see. This will work. Around here. Be careful, I don't want to catch my vehicle on fire. Okay. Cruise right over here, and there's an Uzi right here. When I go back to acquire more ammo, when and if I decide to do that, I'll probably just be picking up the Uzi and maybe a little AK. The rest of the weapons really don't need them. Alright, next one. Oh, by the way, let me show this off. Alright, you saw me pick up that hidden package earlier. There is, I believe there's 31 hidden packages just in this city alone. Every time you pick up 10 hidden packages, a new weapon gets delivered to your hideout. That place where we changed clothes earlier, that is going to be our hideout. And here's another package here. So that makes 3. Alright, this is a Banshee. It's the fastest car in the game. This is the only one that you have access to right here until we get out of Portland and the next part of the city. And there is a racing mission that you can do eventually here in Portland, and you're going to want to come get this vehicle for it because it's the only way you're going to win it. And once you move on to the next part of Liberty City, you'll have access to a couple more vehicles, or well, 3 more vehicles that are relatively fast. This one's the fastest one in the game anyway, so I really don't even bother racing with anything but this one. Alright. Alright. If you take these guys out, pick up 4 Molotov cocktails. It only gave me 3. I did it. Let's see. Yeah, it only gave me 3. That's alright though. I doubt I'll ever be back here to pick these up again. And got another package. Alright, let's see where this takes me. Okay, is this a supermarket or something? Yep. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright. There's 3 weapons over here. Just want to pick up. First one. Get this one first. Head down this alleyway here. Stop here. There's another package and another Uzi. Alright, so that's 2. Oh, well, that's 2 Uzis that we've picked up just since I started showing this part off. But there's also the 3rd one that we'll pick up again. Okay. right over here, down this alley. Park my vehicle right here. There's some health there if you need it. But head down here, down this ramp. And there's, refill your shield, and there's an some AK ammo. I'll keep some AK ammo around just to be safe. Don't think I'll use it because I mostly use the Uzi, but never hurts to have it. And there's also a little bit more shotgun ammo, so I'll go ahead and show it off. Is there a package here? Yep. Grab your packages. If you manage to get 10 of them, they'll deliver the pistol to your hideout with a pretty good little chunk of ammo in it. Okay. And there's shotgun. Let this video run a little long. Alright. You don't have to do it this way. There's another way of getting on top of this building. But basically you need to get on top of this building here. Be careful. It's around here. Right here at the end is. Alright, if you need a shield, you got it here. Or armor, sorry. Health, and there's more AK ammo, and also oh yeah, another package too. Better grab that. And that. Okay. Okay, this is an adrenaline pill. Problem is, when you pick it up, then the adrenaline automatically it starts, so you can't save it. And basically, what adrenaline does is the only thing I've really seen it do is if you can switch to your melee combat, and you'll basically do a lot of damage, and you'll punch people up in the air. Time slows down. That's basically all I've ever seen it do. I don't, it's really just kind of another one of those goofy things. It's in the game, but I don't really see how it helps out. It's just something for fun, I guess. Problem is, if you could pick it up and then save it, it'd be, more worth it to use it, but you can't. So, oh well. All right. Take a run and start. Alright, I've already shown this one off, but alright, see, I put that health code in there and it extinguished the fire for me. I don't need that car anymore anyway. I can pick up something else. Alright, I was already here earlier, but this is how you get to it. An Uzi and more body armor. Here it is. And around over here. And there's the pistol that I picked up first. If you want pistol ammo, you can come back here and get it. Okay. Alright, when Callahan Bridge is repaired, you'll be able to drive to Staunton Island. Okay. I'm going to cut the video here, and we'll pick it up next time. We'll head back to Luigi's Club, and we'll see what mission he has for us next. And I'll probably save it one time between the time that I start the next video. So, appreciate everybody watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Grand Theft Auto 3. Later.